Welcome back to another Showdown video. Today we're going to be playing some more Pokemon Champions OU, and today we're going to be using another one of well, it's not a new Mega Evolution. It was already there, but it has been getting some newfound recognition, I guess is the best way to put it, because recently Mega Aggron has been getting a lot of attention as the wall. Well, that's really the whole deal with Mega Aggron. It is the wall. It just has an absolutely ridiculous defense stat, and you can boost it up with Iron Defense, and now that it has access to Body Press, it's going to be just doing so much damage, and any physical attacks, they're going to be doing absolutely nothing. And really, special attacks aren't going to be doing that much either, because with the Mega Evolution and the fact that it no longer has a rock steel typing, so it doesn't have a billion weaknesses, it can even take a special attack here and there as well, as long as it's not like a super powered, super effective move or something. So anyway, in this first game here, looks like, they're gonna try and go for Ceruledge here, but they don't understand that this is the wall. They're gonna go for Bitterblade here. It's not going to do enough damage. You're not going to be able to kill me at +2. Even with the Sword Stance, you're not going to be doing very much here. So let's see what the wall can do here. He does a ton with Earthquake. Yeah, Bitterblade is 34. You're not healing up nearly enough. That's another Earthquake. A kill for the wall. Alright, he's going Gyarados. I still don't think he understands. Unless this Gyarados is Fire Blast, you're not going to be killing me. You can Dragon Dance all you want. This is the wall. I'm doing 45 with a resisted Body Press. You can Dragon Dance all you want. You're still not going to be able to kill me. This is the wall. Look at him. He's going to go for Earthquake here, and it's going to... Oh, he's Mega Gyarados. Or he goes for Waterfall, 24%. Okay, well, we got paralyzed, so I guess that is the end for the wall. But still, he took down basically 3 Pokemon. We're going to be able to get the final bit from the Gyarados with Quick Attack off of Sylveon, just because it's good to have priority, and it's not like Sylveon has an insane move pool here. Honestly, I'm tempted to just go for Mystical Fire, and yeah, he tried the Sword Stance there, and that was a pretty easy kill for there. Sylveon, which is essentially just, I wanted to use Mega Floette, but we're using Mega Aggron today, so we have Floette at home. I mean, I'm just gonna go for Hyper Voice. So first game, we're seeing 3 kills out of Aggron, 3 kills out of Sylveon, pretty much. Alright, here for the second game here, they're definitely going to lead Samurai like a bot, as they always do. So let's just lead Sylveon here. Yeah, and we can just go for Hyper Voice. If they're sashed, it'll bring it down to sash. If they're not sashed, then we can finish them off with Quick Attack. They are sashed, but like I said, we have Quick Attack, which can finish them off there. So they will get up to 1 Spike, but I'll trade a Pokemon for a Spike if we don't have to deal with Samurai ever again. As we can, so here comes Scizor. I'm just gonna go for Mystical Fire again. Yeah, it worked so well last time. Let's might as well. And they keep not respecting Sylveon. I mean, yeah, if this really was Mega Floette at home, you wouldn't have a Fire move. So it makes sense that they'd forget. So here comes Excadrill. This is gonna be an issue for the team here. It's going to be an issue for the wall here. I'm just going to go for Hlucha. This can also go for Talonflame. They actually flame bodied us, but we have a Lumberry. I'm just going to go for Defog here because I'd like that Spike to get off, and I feel like we might as well take the opportunity here because this is almost certainly defensive. Talonflame, they go for Will-O-Wisp. I'm fine with taking the burn here because, to be honest, this is not a very offensive Hlucha here. He's not gonna be doing much here, and even through the burn, like, he can get a little bit of chip on the Excadrill, and then that's pretty much all he's going to get done in this game offensively. So we might as well get the defog off here. We'll try and get the Toxic off on Slowbro. We actually get it on Talonflame, which I'll take that as well. We'll go to Hawlucha because it's already burned, so I'm perfectly willing to sack it if they even have an attack, or if they want to go for an attack here. Or we'll just get a free turn. Here they go for Excadrill, and just like I said, this can still do a solid amount of chip through Excadrill, even though it's burned. It won't kill because it's burned, but it'll still do a solid amount of chip, which should be enough where we would be able. Okay, they're actually faster, which tells me that they're Scarf, because I'm pretty sure I EV'd the Hawlucha to be faster than Excadrill. Either he's Scarf or I did the EVs wrong, which I don't think they're even called EVs anymore in Pokemon Champions, but so we're assuming he's Scarf. I mean, regardless if he's Scarf or not, I feel like Garchomp would be the best option here. I'm going to get up Rocks just because this game doesn't have boots, so Talonflame would be pretty much close to dead to Rocks here. He is going to probably defog here. We'll just go for Slowking just because he can absorb the potential Will-O-Wisp, and then we'll just Chilly Reception out on the probable Excadrill here. Yeah, the U-turn out, probably going into Excadrill, and then we can just go right back into it. We'll go back into Umbreon this time because Foul Play will be good against pretty much anything. Should do a lot of damage to Excadrill here. I mean, if he's Scarf, then he shouldn't be able to set up on me, which would be, and we actually kill him with a crit. I'm pretty sure that crit mattered, although I'm surprised he would kill with a crit. I would have expected to like maybe 50 or some max, but we actually were able to kill there. I'll just go Slowking here. He takes more toxic damage. I can just get it for Future Sight pretty much for free here because he can't switch into Excadrill anymore, which that'd be pretty much the only super big threat into Slowking. I mean, they still have Dragon Bolt, which is what's coming in here, but I'm perfectly fine with that because now we can go into Umbreon. We have the Future Sight set up, and they actually reveal themselves to be Screen's Dragon Bolt, so he's even less of a threat than I thought he'd be. Although he does do respectable damage with Draco Meteor and their Colbur Berry, so we'll just go for Foul Play again. Should be able to. They're going to U-turn out, but this should be able to do solid damage against Talonflame. Does, and we'll just get up Wish because I don't think they're going to be able to. They're definitely not going to be able to kill us with anything because they're defensive. So we can just get up a free Wish here. I'm going to go for Toxic here, even though I am technically risking it, but I don't think Slowbro is going to be killing me with anything here, so I'm willing to just get up the Toxic while I have the turn. They reveal themselves to be Mega Slowbro, which is very interesting, and I guess that's what the light screen play was for, trying to go for a late game setup sweep with Slowbro because he's so naturally physically defensive. You set up a Calm Mind in a light screen, he'll be extremely bulky, and then it'll also be extremely powerful. But we got the Toxic off, so I'm not at all worried here. We can just do a bit of a Protect Wish. We can just do a bit of a protecting just to get a little bit extra toxic damage off. You can do a little bit of chip with Foul Play, and yeah, he's going to be dead to toxic damage very soon. We're going to get up Rocks here because I want to also get the Talonflame. They try and slack off, but that's fine because the toxic damage is going to be stacking up in a way that they're going to be dead to toxic anyway. So now we can just Earthquake for free here because the Talonflame is going to be taking Rocks damage. Yep, the Talonflame's dead to Rocks, and then we'll go Dragon Bolt here. You know, it's when you're in this situation, it's not a good play to let the Talonflame die to rocks, unless like your last mon is like King Gambit or something, because if you were ever in the situation where both mons die at the same time, you want to have that extra mon as a sack. But either way here, next battle, they lead Rotom. I want to get Toxic on this because I want to also, I want to see, okay, they're Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave is not going to do anything to them, so we can still get the Toxic off. I want to get this Toxic on here because if we're going to try and sweep with the wall, that would be, this Rotom would be a threat to that. But they reveal themselves to be Thunder Wave. They're actually Thunder Wave and Will-O-Wisp, which is very unfortunate because I did not, because I switched in Garchomp expecting them to have revealed themselves to be just Thunder Wave, but they are the dual status. They switch in Dragonite on, and the rocks break their multi-scale, and we outspeed them, so we're just going to be able to get a free kill there. That's very fortunate. That Blastoise, I mean Mega Blastoise technically just got banned, but I guess they haven't updated the Showdown ladder with that yet. I mean, I guess they haven't revealed the Blastoise to be Mega yet, but I'm just going to assume, because why are you running regular Blastoise? And I mean, unless the Dragonite was Mega and they just didn't show it off, you know, why are you running regular Blastoise and nothing else? But we'll go Dragonite because he's already burned. We'll just go for Dragon Claw here, try and finish off the Rotom. Just for overheat as he dies to the toxic damage. So now this is looking like a very nice position. Here we are up in Mons. We also have rocks up. So now Armarouge is definitely something you have to respect them, so you don't want to get swept here. So I think I'm gonna Earthquake here just to see what he's doing. He's weak armor, Iron Defense. Okay, Iron Defense tells me this is a whole different monster than I was expecting. So now I think the best play would be to go to Umbreon, and we'll just get up Toxic. I guess maybe he's like a stored power guy, which, okay, and then Aura Sphere is the coverage here, so he's not going to be able to do anything with Aura Sphere because he's not Calm Mind, or at least he hasn't been using Calm Mind. So we can just, okay, there's the Calm Mind, and then we can just Wish Protect, and we can try and get a little extra damage with Foul Play. Although it won't do very much with the defense boost, but we might as well get that damage. And now he's going to die to the toxic damage. We'll just sack Garchomp so we can get a new switch in here. I also don't want to get parried and then take a lot of unnecessary damage on Umbreon. I mean, this position is probably best. We'll just go Hawlucha, and they do in fact go Blastoise here. We'll try and close combat here. I want to get as much damage on this thing before he Shell Smashes here. And then I'm just gonna sack here. We'll go for another close combat here. Yeah, and actually looking at calcs, this is kind of a dangerous situation. Blastoise, we don't have any water resist left, and if he is Dark Pulse, Mega Blastoise, but what if we don't Mega Evolve, so we have Sturdy, and then we can just kill him with Body Press because their defense is dropped. I think so. That's a big time play for regular Aggron, having the ability to go Sturdy, and then we kill him with Body Press, and then we can just Mega Evolve here because we're gonna outspeed Slowking and Clefable, and then we can just Mega Evolve for extra damage, and we can just get a lot of chip with Earthquake here. Yeah, we'll do a lot there. Now, we don't actually have a lot of answers for Slowking here, so I'm just going to set up with Calm Mind. Sludge Bomb does a ton of damage somehow. Yeah, I'm just going to have to go for Hyper Voice here. Yeah, they also poisoned me. We actually kill with Hyper Voice, which I didn't expect, but Now it looks like we're definitely going to win this. The Clefable's Air Slash, so I guess that could be the Mega. They're not going to kill, but they are going to special attack drop with the Moonblast, but we can just finish him off with Sludge Bomb here, and that'll be fine. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now this is an interesting team. They have Incineroar, they have Skarmory. I'm just going to go for Foul Play, try and break the Sturdy here. They actually reveal themselves to be Mega Skarmory, and then then Foul Play does a ton of damage because Mega Skarmory loses all his bulk, and then he gains a bunch of attack, and then also I guess he's just running offensive set. So we actually get the kill on Skarmory in the first couple turns, which, I mean, if you can kill somebody's Mega Evolution immediately, not get swept, sounds good to me. We are taunted, so we're not going to be able to get a Toxic up. They actually are also Will-O-Wisp, so this Garchomp is going to just keep getting burned. I feel like Garchomp's gotten burned every single game so far this video. But we'll get up Rocks. The Rocks is also going to be useful for that Zoroark, help deciding if it is in fact the real one, Zoroark or not. We'll just go for Dragon Claw here. We'll sack the Garchomp because I don't want to really. They're whiter Draco Meteor, so I guess we won't be safe in setting up as free, but they're still forced to switch out. We'll go for Mystical Fire here, and they just did 75 with Brave Bird and then died to Mystical Fire. So are they running offensive Mega Skarmory and offensive Corviknight on the same team? They didn't have enough steel flying type sweepers. They needed offensive Corviknight to add on to the Mega Skarmory. This is insane. Dragapult here, I mean, I don't think Dragapult's going to be able to kill me with anything, to be honest, because his only good physical attack is Dragon Dart, Swarmian. Okay, he's actually not even Dragapult. He's the Zoroark, which actually I should have known that because the real Dragapult had already taken Rock's damage. So, but either way, he's not going to be able to kill either. So we're just going to get the kill with Hyper Voice. They go into the real Dragapult. We'll just get a little bit of chip with Quick Attack. You know, that's a very solid amount of chip. We can go Umbreon here, just get a Foul Play off. He'll do solid. That'll get the kill there. Now, here, we'll see what they go for. They go for Incineroar. I'm just going to wish, because I don't think they're going to be able to kill me with anything. Blaze Kick. Well, Blaze Kick doesn't kill, so we can just Wisp Protect up. And now I'll get the Toxic off, because now that we're burned, we're not going to be doing very much with Foul Play. Although Intimidated and Dark type, we're not going to be doing that much anyway. We'll try and get a Toxic off here, although I am getting a little bit scared that they might be Substitute. If they are Substitute, I think we just lost. But hopefully they're not Substitute. They're not, and we get the Toxic off. So now I think this is a win here. And they actually do 0 damage with Waterfall. But there we go. Alright, this next team, they're using Frostlass here. We'll just lead off with Sylveon because they always lead. They actually don't lead Samurott this time. They lead Hatterene. But I mean, I think this is about as good as opportunity as any to get a Calm Mind off. They do Nuzzle us. That's fine. We can just go for Hyper Voice. Psychic Noise is not going to do a lot, and we are not planning on healing anything anyway. I was tempted to add Draining Kiss to this set, but you know, then it would really be Mega Floette at home. But we're not. They do give us Frostlass here, though. Technically, I think it would have been. I think we would have killed with Hyper Voice rather than Mystical Fire. I think it does more damage. But we were able to get the kill with Quick Attack anyway, so it's pretty much the same. I mean, I guess we revealed that we had Quick Attack, which is worse than just killing with Hyper Voice, but whatever. Here, we're just going to try and get as much damage as we can as they go for Overheat, which doesn't do very much. And actually, Hyper Voice does a lot, so we're actually going to be able to get the kill on this, it looks like. Yes, I didn't expect that. They're going to give us another kill there. They go for Exegil here. I'm just going to try and get a quick attack off, because now we are going to die. They reveal themselves to be leftovers, breaks any potential sashes, which I just said they're not sash, but we didn't know that. We'll be able to get the kill with Earthquake here. Sneasler, I mean, I think I'll just get a kill with Earthquake again. Yeah. I mean, I guess they could have been sash, but then we would have killed them with rough skin anyway. Although I don't think they would have killed us at +2. We'll just go for Earthquake here on the Samurott. Does a lot. Raises shell. And we should outspeed them and be able to kill them. And they're not going to kill with Sucker Punch. Very nice. Alright, so then this next game they're using Mimikyu, they're using Lopunny. I mean, Mega Lopunny is not very good in Pokemon Champions, unfortunately, just because they removed Return and Frustration in Gen 8, and then they did not replace it with anything. Lopunny doesn't even get Double Edge, I'm pretty sure. Or at least, I don't know if that's just in this game, or if it just never gets Double Edge, which you'd think like every Pokemon gets Double Edge, right? Like Double Edge seems like, you know, like Tackle. Like the final version of Tackle, you know, in terms of just like moves that like everybody gets. Like there's no like mon you need to be to get Double Edge, but apparently Lopunny doesn't even get that, and even then if it did get Double Edge, it's I personally would not want to be running that. I just be running Close Combat, Triple Axle, I guess U-turn Fake Out or something like that, and then you just have no reliable normal stab here. Either way, Fake Out's not going to do very much, and like I said, no normal stab here. I don't think he's going to be able to kill me with anything. Although I don't think if he had Frustration he'd be able to kill anything either. So I'm just going to call mine in your face, because what are you going to do about it? And then I'm just going to go for a Mystical Fire now that we're +1. Ravenberg does a lot this time as well, although I think that's just because Sylveon's not terribly bulky. They're Mirror Armor, so they're lowering our special attack with the Mystical Fire as well as their special attack. I'm just gonna let them kill there. I'll try and go Hawlucha. I think it's a chance to kill, which we don't get it. That's very unfortunate. But that would have been the only way for us to kill here, because that's the only mon that would have. Actually, Aggron might have outsped too, but I don't think it would have killed with a raw body press either. We'll get up rocks here as they U-turn out. We'll just Dragon Claw the other Garchomp as they try and set up, because I guess they weren't expecting that. We'll go for Earthquake in case we win the speed tie here. If we don't win the speed tie, we'll still be fine. But no, we do. Actually, we would not have been fine if he won the speed tie there. That would have been a very dire situation. Maybe Umbreon could have handled it. I don't know. I don't know the calcs. Maybe the wall could have eaten up the +2 Earthquake. Although, either way, it would have been quite bad for us. We'll just go for... Well, here's in Mimikyu. I'm going to go for Aggron here, because there's no way he was going for a Drain Punch on the switch. And then I'm going to Iron Defense. Actually, I'll just attack first, because I want to break the thing first. They go for Corviknight. This time I'm going to just Iron Defense. They shouldn't be able to kill me with anything with Corviknight. They shouldn't be really much of a threat at all. We'll see how much Body Press does at +2, but if it doesn't do an appropriate amount, we can just Iron Defense again. Yeah, we can just keep Iron Defensing up here as they go for, well, as they U-turn out. We'll see what they switch into here. They go for Lopunny. Lopunny is not doing any damage here. I'm just gonna Body Press for free here. I mean, they could, like, yeah, Fake Out literally does 2%. I mean, Fake Out's resisted. The Close Combat's not gonna do very much more than that. Yeah, you do a cool 18, and then I take your mon. So now they go for Rotom. Rotom could be Will-O-Wisp, they could, and you know, it is their last special attacker. But I'm just gonna Iron Defense again. Actually, I don't need Iron Defense. As you saw, Body Press did a lot of damage there. They Hydro Pump, actually does a lot. Body Press is doing a lot as well. We'll just go for Body Press until we'll die, until we die here. They double switch out into Mimikyu here. I still don't think they kill with Shadow Sneak at +6, so I'm gonna be able to break the. Okay, now they kill after the burn damage. So, because they definitely do 2% or 3%. So now they're gonna be able to kill. But we did break the disguise. Then I can just go Garchomp here. Shadow Sneak should not kill, and Earthquake should. That crit might have mattered, but I think they would have died to Rough Skin if it wasn't a crit anyway. So there we go. Now this is a team you haven't seen before. So we'll just go for Earthquake as they lead Glimmora. Of course they do. They're actually Zoroark, so they did not lead Glimmora, which I guess that's actually a good strategy because I'd be expecting them to lead Glimmora. But I mean, if I stay in with they freeze us with Ice Punch, which is unfortunate, but then we unfreeze and then we kill them with Earthquake. So you know what? Actually, I think all in all, it went all right. I mean, they went for Poison Jab on the Garchomp. I guess they were trying to catch the Sylveon coming in. We can just Calm Mind here. I mean, Glimmora, when we have the special defense boost, shouldn't be able to kill us here, although they do a lot. I'll go for Slowking here as they Earth Power on the switch, so good on them. Now we're going to be in a situation again where we're going to want to abuse that Sturdy. So the wall saves us from getting swept by Mega Glimmora. Actually, Umbreon could have stopped him as well. But okay, so now we are going to have to be trying not to get swept by Victreebel. Actually, Foul Play does 1 billion damage, which I guess makes sense because the growth gives you a +2 attack. But that was more damage than I expected. We get the Toxic off, and that should do it for that game there. Alright, so this game looks like the Frostlass team again. We're just going to go for the same Calm Mind at the start of the game. This time they go into Frostlass earlier, and we're just going to do the same play. Although this time now we know to Hyper Voice, which is going to OHKO there. Now they go Sneasler, who will be able to kill me with Dire Claw. We'll go Slowking. Should be able to take anything here. We'll see what they go for. Go for Throat Chop, which doesn't do a lot. So we should just be able to go for Garchomp here. We can just Earthquake here. I mean, they could go for Rotom. They actually go for Hatterene, expecting Stealth Rock. They have Draining Kiss, but yeah, they're not going to be able to beat us 1v1 here with Hatterene here. The first time it looked like they got a lot more health than they actually did because they had Citrus Berry. They go back into Sneasler here. We'll just try and Stealth Rock as they kill us. Yep. They reveal themselves to be White Herb, so they're unburdened. Here, I'm going to go for Slowking again. And we can just get up a Future Sight, because that should be able to OHKO them there. I don't think they'll be able to kill even at +2. They don't, although they do come close, so we can go for Umbreon here. Yeah, because Umbreon, then we can just protect, and the Future Sight should kill him. Correct. And then they go for Samurott here. We'll just go Hawlucha, seems like a fine pick. They actually do a ton with here. I'll try and Roost here, but yeah, they are doing too much. And now yeah, they're gonna kill a Sucker Punch, which I guess is good predicting on their part. But we have Aggron here, and Aggron, we should get a free Body Press off here. Yeah, it's gonna do. Of course, they lower our defense, which is quite unfortunate, but we're still gonna be fine. We're gonna be able to they're gonna give us the Samurott here. They do a lot of damage, but we are up in enough mons that this should be fine here. I'll just let him have it with Rotom here. Here I'm going to Future Sight here, just cause, and then I'll switch out because I don't want to stay here in front of a potential extra drill here. I want to be careful around that. And we'll manage to get the foul play on the switch there. And that'll get the kill. So now we can just go right back into Slowking. Actually, yeah, let's go Sylveon first. And actually, the overheat, we're going to be able to set up into the overheat because they're lowering their special attack. And actually, we do a ton with Hyper Voice, which I didn't expect. So we're going to be able to win that there. Alright, this game, dealing with Scovillain. Now, Mega Scovillain, I can tell you, probably the single most annoying new Mega Evolution to play against. It's not the best Mega Evolution, although it actually is pretty decent with the ability they gave it, but it's just probably the most annoying to play against because it's kind of like Shedinja. It's not really like Shedinja at all, but like it's kind of like Shedinja in the sense that, you know, anytime you're attacking, or like anytime you want to attack with a mon, especially if it's a physical attack mon, but you know, any mon in general, really, like you're always thinking, could Scovillain come in on this turn and then burn me? And you know, everything is horrible, which, you know, it's just, you know, it's like Shedinja in the sense that like every turn, you know, you're making these mind games where, you know, you don't really want to attack the way you want to do, and that really messes you up. It's, you know, Zoroark kind of tries to do that too, but Zoroark isn't a good Pokemon, so it doesn't really work out. Anyway, here, I mean, they gave us the extra drill, which is big, because Aggron and Sylveon have been our two best options for potentially sweeping so far, and the extra drill's probably their best answer to both of them. Here they go, Alucha. I'm just gonna go for Slowking. This is physically defensive, and so he shouldn't be able to do very much against me. I'll just get a Future Sight up. They do Throat Chop, but we have the Clover Berry, so we'll live that. Here, they will kill us, but that's fine. We can just... the Future Sight should kill, so I'm going to go Umbreon and Protect, and we'll see if they switch out. They don't. They go for Drain Punch, but yeah, the Future Sight does kill, so now we got rid of that Alucha, which is a threat. Here's the Scovillain. I want to immediately get a Toxic off on this, because they try and Leech Seed. So yeah, I'm just gonna go Garchomp. See, I don't even want to attack him, you know? Like, I'm gonna go Garchomp, and then I'm gonna have to get up rocks, because I don't want to burn my Garchomp. If you like I know it's gonna get burned, and even if it was using a special attacker like Sylveon, do I want to get burned for free? No, that's not pleasant. But yeah, I guess now that we are pretty much in death range, now I'm just gonna go for Earthquake and let him kill me here. He actually doubles into Aegislash, just gives us the Mon, which I wasn't expecting. I guess Aegislash is another Mon that would have been potentially troublesome, so that's a good kill to get as well. We'll see what they go for now. I guess they were expecting to double into... Okay, they go Weavile. I mean, at this point I might as well just still let him have the Garchomp as well here. I mean, he'll take rough skin damage. He'll also take... He also, well, he already took the rocks damage, so... Yeah, he's gonna take some solid chip here. Okay, now we can just go. Now See, this is another thing, because I'm not sure. Because Aggron would be an easy go here. A little less confident because, you know, I don't want to just immediately get burned by the Scovillain, but which, here he comes right there. And obviously now he's going to be threatening a lot of damage with a fire move. So I'm going to go Umbreon here. I mean, he hasn't actually shown himself to be an offensive set. He looks pretty solid. Well, he does have Flamethrower, and he actually does burn me with the Flamethrower. But it looks like we're just going to just go for Umbreon here. That'll be a very solid one to... Actually, it'll be pretty solid to anything he wants to go for here, because the Umbreon is pretty defensive. He should live anything from the Scovillain and Foul Play. Well, it probably won't kill just because we're burned, and also it resists. So actually, I don't think it would have killed either anyway. But yeah, that would have been. But we are going to be able to eat up anything from that. I don't want to just sit here taking damage though. I'm gonna go into Aggron here. Scovillain is going to be taking rocks damage and also toxic damage if he tries to come in. So I'm going to just keep Iron actually, I'll go for the attack here because I only need +2 here. So we'll see. Yeah, he goes into Scovillain here. I'm just going to go Umbreon here. I think either way we are advantaged enough where I think we are pretty safe. So we can just kind of wrap this up here. I'm just gonna go for Foul Play. The Scovillain's dead to rock, so he has to stay in. And then here, now they only have the Clawitzer, which Clawitzer is actually pretty strong. I mean, I have Mega Floette at home. He has Mega Blastoise at home with the Mega Launcher Clawitzer. But we got the Toxic off with Umbreon, and then we can just go Hawlucha here to get some chip, because I don't know what else Hawlucha is going to be doing here. We actually do a ton there. They outspeed us, which I guess means they're probably Scarf, but they're going to die to toxic damage.